I want to show you something I posted on another social media site, and then a comment that I got to said post. So I do video content, obviously, for various social media sites, predominantly YouTube and TikTok. And then I do video content as well as meme content or photographic content, if you will, for Facebook and Instagram. And then I also post, a series of memes and videos throughout the day on like Twitter and Instagram, some on Snapchat and Blue Sky. And I recently posted this. It's this meme of Columbo. You can see here, just one more thing, Mr. Trump. If the Epstein files are a hoax, why do they need redactions? It's a simple question, right? If you keep claiming they're a hoax, then why would you redact a single word of it? Expose the hoax. And this person, Hamster, came in and said he never called it a hoax. He said him not releasing it is a hoax. Which is not true, which I'll show you in a series of video clips here in just a moment here. But he still hasn't released all of it. There are over 3 million files that have not been released. And what has been released has been heavily redacted, which is against the bill he signed. So that's the first thing. But secondly, as far as him not calling it a hoax and just talking about the release of it being a hoax, wrong again.
There have been survivors of Jeffrey Epstein speaking at a press conference on Capitol Hill. They're calling for these case files, these documents to be released. And Thomas Massie, who is sponsoring a discharge petition to get the House to vote on releasing those documents, says he doesn't believe you're implicated in these files, but many of your friends and donors may be, and he says that's why the Justice Department is redacting them and slow-walking the release. Is the Justice Department protecting any friends or donors, sir?
So this is a Democrat hoax that never ends. You know, it reminds me a little of the Kennedy situation. We gave him everything over and over again, more and more and more, and nobody's ever satisfied. From what I understand, I could check, but from what I understand, thousands of pages of documents have been given. But it's really a Democrat hoax because they're trying to get people to talk about something that's totally irrelevant to the success that we've had as a nation since I've been president. Even if you look at D.C. right now, D.C., it's a totally safe zone. It's called a safe zone. That's a term. It's a term of art. It's a safe zone because it's very safe. You can walk down the street now and nothing's going to happen. No crime, no murders, no nothing. Because we had a lot of problems with certain places, and we still do. All run by Democrats, or for the most part run by Democrats. So what they're trying to Epstein hoax is get people to talk about that instead of speaking about the tremendous... Look, the whole thing is a hoax. It's put out by the Democrats because we've had the most successful 6 months in the history of our country. And that's just a way of trying to divert attention to something that's total bullshit. No, she's given us just a very quick briefing. And in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen, and I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax. It was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. I call it the Epstein hoax. Takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements we've had, a great gentleman yesterday, as you know, went on CNBC and
that's him repeatedly saying that the files are a hoax, going so far as to say that the files were made up by Democrats. No, you're wrong, Tiger. That's not what he said.